guys, Shar here with another vlog today. If you see my last vlog, you know that I lost 30 pounds officially, and I plan on keeping it off. Yes. So I lost 30 pounds. I was at 182. Now I'm at 152. Maybe even a little less, maybe more like 150, honestly, because I did just do a 3-day water fast. And I want to talk to you guys about how that went. I do plan on losing another 10 pounds. 10 to 12 pounds is what my goal will be, and I will be probably around 142. That's my plan. And then I will be really going hard on the strength training to make sure I keep muscle and gain more muscle. So that is my plan. Okay, so as I talk about my 3-day fast, I'm also going to be doing meal prep for this week. This week I'm going to be making ground turkey taco bowls. So I'm gonna be doing that while I talk to you guys, okay? For the 3-day fast, I only drank water, okay? So I'm gonna start there. Only water. Now I did use electrolytes in the water as well, and that keeps you hydrated and making sure you get your electrolytes and you don't get weak. Okay, so that is the only thing I have for 3 days, just to let you guys know. I also want to talk about why I did the 3-day fast and what are the benefits of a 3-day fast. So some of the benefits of a 3-day fast: 1, weight loss. So if you are on your weight loss journey, you're trying to lose some extra pounds, a 3-day fast can help speed up the process. You are not taking in any calories for 3 days. On my 3-day fast, I honestly feel like I lost a pound a day. I was at 153. At the end of the 3-day fast, I was at 150. So that is definitely one of the benefits of a 3-day fast, a 3-day water fast. Okay, 2, a water fast can induce autophagy. Autophagy is basically like your body cleaning house. It's getting rid of cells that are damaged, cells that basically could cause cancer. And this is why I honestly did the 3-day fast, because watching so many videos and doing a lot of research, I learned that honestly fasting can starve cancer. It can starve cancer. And that was really what got me on the fast and why I really wanted to. But weight loss really wasn't it, because I was doing good on my weight loss journey. But the whole autophagy, really got me on the idea of fasting. So when your body is deprived of nutrients, it wants to get rid of damaged cells and it wants to repair other damaged cells as well. So that is the autophagy, and that is what I was trying to get to. Okay, and thirdly, fasting can help with cognitive functioning. So fasting can reduce inflammation. It can enhance neurogenesis, which is the creation of new brain cells, and increase BDNF, which is a protein essential for brain plasticity, okay? So these are the things I was trying to get to when I did the 3-day fast. So now I want to talk about the 3 days of the water fast and how it affected me and my experience with it, okay? So the first day of my fast, I didn't eat anything. No breakfast, nothing. So I went to work, and around noon, I was getting some cravings, okay? So I started having a couple cravings at noon. But I went ahead and worked through it. I just went ahead about my work day and just dealt with it. So around 6, when I got off of work, I started getting a little scared, y'all. Okay, I was a little scared. Started feeling like, this might not be for me, okay? So I know around 6, well, when I got home from work, it was about 6, and I looked in the cabinet. I had some nuts in the cabinet, and I was thinking about eating some. I was spending a lot of time in the kitchen that day, I remember, because I just was seeing all the food, and I couldn't leave the food in the kitchen. I kept opening the cabinets, looking at the food and everything like that. So it was a little difficult. I almost ate a couple nuts, okay? So I was just looking at them, and I was like, I might just eat some, but I didn't, okay? So that was about 6 o'clock. I started getting nervous because I did forget that I have low blood pressure. And that's something I'm going to get checked out for soon, is low blood pressure. I don't know why my blood pressure is low. Every time I go to the dentist, whoever I go and they do my blood pressure, they always say it's pretty low. The bottom number is always like 52. It's usually really low. So I've been having this going on for years, the low blood pressure. So I'm really going to get that. I'm going to set up a doctor's appointment this summer and get that looked at. I started thinking about my low blood pressure, and I'm like, this might not be for me, but I wanted to get through it, okay? Instead of eating the nuts in the cabinet, I drank water instead. Okay, I think my ground beef is done. So I'm going to turn this off. It looks good. I'll set that over there, and then I'll start getting the other ingredients. Okay, so these are my little bowls that I got from Home Goods. My little meal prep bowls. Yes, they're glass. And this is what I'm going to use for the week. Okay, so I'm letting the ground beef cool down for a little bit. Just like I made today, I drank some water with the electrolytes in it. And shortly after that, I felt full. Like that helped me for the rest of that day feel full drinking that water, okay? Okay, so the second day, I had a couple cravings in the morning. So the morning seemed to be the most hungriest, okay? I had a nut craving again. So for some reason, I craved nuts again that morning. That is one of my go-to snacks, nuts, honestly. I'm really trying to like get these in these bowls. Mornings is when I feel the hungriest. I'm used to eating in the morning, you know? So I couldn't eat in the morning. Okay, so around noon on the second day, I had an eerie feeling of no hunger. And it kind of scared me, like I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry, y'all. So I wasn't hungry around noon, and it kind of made me feel weird. So I thought maybe this is the autophagy that you feel, like your body's way of almost eating itself. So that was what I kind of felt, okay? This is pico de gallo, so I'm adding that in my bowls, pico de gallo. I worked at a Mexican restaurant for years, and always liked the pico de gallo. That was one of the things I liked. We had good salsa there too. Okay, so around noon on day 2, I got a hunger pain. And then I decided to go for a walk. That was my first fasted walk. So I did a fasted walk at around noon. All right, I'm adding avocado to my bowls. I can't wait to eat this tomorrow. I really can't. Okay. Yeah, I was having hunger pains at 3. So I'm adding cheese to this. Let me put it more in the corner right here. Hunger pains at 3 o'clock. I had a calmness after that where I felt nothing. So after 3 o'clock, I started just feeling a calmness where I wasn't hungry or anything. And then around 6, I got hungry. That's when I usually get off of work, y'all. So then that's when I thought about dark chocolate. When I got home around 6, I started thinking about dark chocolate. That night at 8, on the second day, I started looking for mints in my purse. I wanted a mint really bad in my purse. So I started looking in my purse for a mint. I Googled to see if you can have mints during a fast. And I think I decided on not having a mint. That night when I went to bed, it might have been about 10 or so, I started thinking about my first meal when I break my fast, what it's gonna be. So that was the thoughts. I had all types of thoughts in my head that day. And that was the thought I had. What am I gonna eat when I break this fast? So I think I started Googling about what to eat to break a fast. Okay, this is the dressing I'm gonna eat with my my bowls. I've been liking this. You could do sour cream with the bowls as well, but I'm gonna just do my dressing because I don't have any sour cream. My meal prep is done. Proud of it. That's what I'll be eating this week. And I'm gonna finish telling you guys about my fast, just a little bit of the notes. So I started looking for a mint and I told myself no mint. I Googled it and I can't really remember what it said on Google about a mint, but I just decided to not eat a mint. Around that second day, my stomach went down and I could really notice it. So I was like, wow, this is working. But I did start having thoughts of my first meal after the fast. And I went ahead and I Googled like what you should eat after a fast. And I started looking at, what you should have after a fast. And they did say start slow when you start eating food again. I was on Instagram and they kept on showing food reels. It was kind of driving me crazy that night because every time I would scroll, I would see food. I don't know if I was looking at food before and they just started showing me that, but it kept showing me food on IG. Okay, I woke up around 3 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was a little irritated about that. I couldn't go back to sleep for an hour and a half. So finally I went back to sleep. I woke up the third day irritated because I didn't get a lot of sleep for some reason. I'm not sure if it was about the sleep or the fast or what it was, but that morning I was just irritated. When I got up, I felt kind of weak. Now I told you I have low blood pressure. So I'm gonna get that looked at by a doctor soon, but I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm not sure if fasting and low blood pressure is good together, but I kind of didn't think about that before I started my fast. So I'll tell you guys more about that when I do look into it. I was going to the basement that day to unload laundry and it felt really daunting, okay? I drank some water and felt better. I didn't do electrolytes. I felt miserable around 10:30 a.m. I was thinking like maybe 3 days is enough for me. Water brought me back to life, okay? So I drank some water after that and I felt a lot better. But my energy was still really low on the 3rd day. I felt pregnant, y'all, minus throwing up, and I have horrible pregnancy, so that's how I felt. But I throw up a lot during pregnancy, but good thing I wasn't doing that, okay? But I just felt like no energy. Then I started thinking fasting might not be for me. I was having bad thoughts, y'all. 3rd day I was having negative thoughts. I thought about eating nuts. I looked at them and felt nauseous, so that was kind of weird. I basically was just nauseous the whole day. Y'all, I was nauseous the whole day. I didn't feel good. The 3rd day didn't go good. I think around 8 o'clock, I started feeling a little better. I knew I was about to go to sleep. And then I just had thoughts of what I was gonna eat the next day. Okay, y'all? So the next day is all I could think about around 8:30 that night. I went to bed maybe 9:30, 10. I can't remember exactly. I didn't write it down. But the next day, I broke my fast. It was heaven, y'all. It's heaven. What I ate to break my fast was, hopefully I got a video. I think I did take a video of what I ate, but I know it was scrambled eggs and cheese, whole grain toast, because I did do some carbs. I wanted carbs, y'all. I needed energy, and I did that for energy. With grass-fed butter, a side salad with leafy greens. I didn't want them to go bad. Onions on the salad, carrots, tomatoes, and some avocado oil. And a half a teaspoon of the sweet Italian dressing that I really like from Kroger's. One tip I would say, so that was basically the end of the fast. The 4th day is when I ate. That's what I ate to break the fast. Some tips I would give you is when you do go back to eating, you want to do a light meal, you know, until you start feeling like you can eat more and more. And if you are gonna do a fast, a 3-day fast, make sure you don't buy a lot of groceries. Now that was a thing too. I didn't think about that. So I had things in the fridge that I didn't want to go bad. So I kind of felt bad when I started the fast, and then I almost didn't complete it because I'm like, I got stuff in here, I don't want it to go bad. So think about that. Basically not buying too much food, or just enough for your kids if you have kids, because you know they have to eat still. They're not fasting, you are. So you know you got to think about those things. Yeah, so basically that's how my 3-day fast went. I did lose 3 pounds. I lost like a pound a day, y'all. So that was really, it was effective on weight loss. My mental clarity, I honestly didn't feel that. Maybe something was going on internally that I didn't know about, but I didn't really feel the mental clarity. I just felt weak and low energy. So that is how my 3-day fast went. I wanted to give you guys the results of it. I'm glad I did it because I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see how it went for me. I do have low blood pressure and I'm working on that. I'm going to be working on that soon. Getting to a doctor soon and seeing what's going on. I don't know why I have that going on. Yeah, that was the results of my 3-day fast. It went well. I did lose 3 pounds, so I'm happy about that. But okay, the next couple days I was super hungry. I'll tell you that. I was super hungry the next 3 days. So I don't know if that was good or bad, because it was almost like I was, you know, reversing the effects of the fast, because now I want to eat everything in sight. So yeah, but I'm still right now going back to just watching my calories and exercising. I really didn't exercise during the fast because I had no energy, y'all. I did 1 walk during the fast. The other days I was tired, no energy. So exercise and fasting, it was just kind of impossible for me. So I want to thank you guys for watching my 3-day fast experience video. Make sure you subscribe because I have some more of my weight loss journey coming up. Like the video if you like the video. I'm going to be having taco bowls. I have some more left in the pan, so I can also make some more. I'm going to have some fruit. So this will last me the next 4 days. I'm going to end up doing some more soon. So guys, I'm down 30 pounds and I got 10 more to go. After I lose another 10 pounds, I'm going to really go hard on my strength training so I can get muscular. Okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.